I know, right?
So can we expect more of that? Is there going to be Bliss, Struggle, season 3?
Wouldn't Bliss be nice? I'd love that. I don't know. Wix, he's there for sure. Like they're doing it, not just doing it. Okay, Raven's trying. I will say that Raven is trying with Wick, and it does feel something with him. It feels happy, which hasn't felt that in a long time. So it's great, but it's also so hard with Wick because I don't think she's over Finn, and it's such a tender and emotional and delicate place inside of her that Wick is trying to not replace but be there too, and I think that freaks out Raven a lot. She's not the best at being vulnerable, so it scares her, but it also
Lindsey.
She loves it.
Is there anything you can tell us about 301 about your character, like what's going to happen in the premiere?
In the premiere, Benjamin. I don't know what I can tell you because we're also not tell you anything. I think you get to see Raven, the ramifications of season 1 and season 2 for Raven. We really get to delve into that, and as far as everything that happened and the choices they made, and physically where she's at, and also mentally and emotionally where she's trying to be at. So that's 301 for her.
How do you feel? Sorry. How do you feel about being a positive representation of disabled women and disabled women of color as well?
I think it's dope, I think it's awesome. But I also think it's like, where are the rest of that? But I think it's also a very real portrayal. I think just because if you're disabled or if you have a handicap, it doesn't mean you're incapable of accomplishing any, of being great. And I think we forget to showcase that on television, and that's very sad. And that's a big reason I love the show. And we talked a lot about, the leg healing. Like, it would make things a lot easier, like, for me and for the story. Raven could, go running. But I wouldn't want that. And Jason, he doesn't want that either. We want to represent that aspect and that community in our show. And we think it's very important to have a strong, positive portrayal for it. So we're team no leg Raven. In a good way. Yes.
Are there any characters that, especially Octavia, that you don't necessarily have, Raven doesn't have a really strong bond with, that you'd like to see more interaction with?
Octavia's a big one. Marie's my girl. We're talking about how there's no Raven Octavia love.
Oh man, we need to get some.
We need to get that happening.
Yeah, well, it exists in real life.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Stop it.
We need more Les action on the show.
So I'm saying, in real life, she's my girl. So I would love that. Also, Jaha's one of my favorite characters. I think he's nuts. So I would love for Raven to have more interaction with him because he's crazy.
In season 2, we got a Raven flashback episode.
Yeah.
So not too long before the current timeline. But is that something that, we might see more of Raven's backstory through flashback moving forward? Or is that something you'd like to see? Or are there questions you want to answer?
I'd hope so. I actually asked for a flashback when we were going into season 2. So I thought it was I want to see Raven on the arc and everything. And so it was so the writers really took that into consideration. I'm not saying I did it, but they heard me, I hope. Or they're on the same page. I would love to see Raven as a kid, a little girl, and her just becoming interested in science and engineering, and especially the dynamic with her mother. I think that's a big thing that's been skirted over. That's a big core root of why Raven operates the way she does. And I would love to see baby Finn, right? Baby Finn taking care of baby Raven. It'd be so sad, but so cute. I would love that.
My friend wanted me to ask, who do you think would dominate in sort of a BattleBots competition if that took place on Camp Jaha, or if she would,
Duh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a question. Me, Raven.
That was her answer. as well,
I would
yeah.
build the best battle bot.
It would be great if that actually happened.
That would be. That's a really good idea. Battle bot.
I like it.
Season 3. Write it down. Write it down.
Literally.
Battle bot.
Jason.
There it is.
Thank you guys so much.